my chance to capitalise. I move legsy forward and I squat on the objective.
Like he's laying an egg. Squat for dominance.
Exactly.
Squat and
T-posing.
T-pose.
Yeah, the corruption begins. There's no
Yeah.
way you're getting that one back by the end of this turn. So yeah, now the fight's down to the final couple of objectives. The Ultimate Warrior.
Chuko! I have no idea why you're making me say that, Trexpert, or what it means, but I think the days of me not understanding your references are coming to a middle. Hello, everyone! Welcome to another Vengeance God stream. My name is Mikey Fatum, also known as Vengeance God, also known as Ambassador Kale. There is a giant butt in my chat. I'm not sure what Fragrance is doing. He's gone mad with power. No, it's a reference to my my Champions Online stuff. Oh! No, nothing's coming to an end, Fragrance. Just things are coming to a middle. Also, hello, Fragrance! Hello, Bobble Hat! Hello, Nihilus! The chat is full of exploding Oberths, and I love it. Hello, Pico. Did this thing not update? Bobble Hat, what does right foot creep mean? You were the first person to comment, and I have no idea what that means. But, that's fun. Alright. I have a bunch of folks who I will have somebody who I haven't seen in a while, and we might be doing a play at some point, and so I wanted to hang out with her for a little bit. And then I will have to jet out of here in about 2.5 hours, because I am meeting my family for dinner. So, you are hungry tonight. Are you hungry, Nihilus? Bobble Hat, you should definitely hop on the Discord and send us that song. I need a solution. Well, I know the solution. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and have the window open to post things in chat, just so I can. Updates coming to Marvel Rivals. Open to post things in chat. Game. Okay. And this once again jumped on top of the chat window, so that looks funny. There you go. Okay, hopefully that will drop a link to the Discord in the chat. We also have a merch store that I would love for you all to go check out. There's some cool stuff there. Yeah. Remember, today and every stream this month is sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero, which we're going to be playing today. As you all have seen, it is a very fun anime-influenced action game from the people behind Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. It's very funny. I enjoy it. So yeah. We're gonna play today. Trexpert, that's what I heard as well, that it was a team that helped launch it. It still shouldn't have been like who completed the proxy in the hair, so. But maybe that's you. So I think the decision I've come to is that I am going to stream Marvel Rivals tomorrow because I want to play with the thing. Tiny act of protest. All right. Let's dive in. You're working on Intronaut level 30? Well, then I don't know. Let's see. I got to look at the... Let me... Haha! Trexpert, I love it. Thanks for adding that one, Fragrance. It's better than Genshin, but not better than Storm Connections. I gotta try this Storm Connection as well. Oh, Dexter. Good to see you, buddy. Oh yeah? What's your favorite thing about the game? Just gonna go look at my sponsorships thing and see if I can see that you're doing this. Oh, I always miss you. Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like if you are the one person who signed up and is playing, then that is absolutely true. It is tracking you, Nihilus. However, there's been 46 clicks, 22 unique clicks, and only 2 installs. It tracks that stuff, guys. You gotta install the game to support the stream. You can't just click the link. So let's play together. Starting right now. Oh, I should have done this in advance. There might be stuff it has to download. Okay, not today. Oh, Strange Brigade is very fun. You did do install, Niall. Yes, I know you did. Come on, Evelyn. She looks very cool. She's got a sword. Oh, it's going to be a B rank. It says it somewhere on the screen when this happens. All right, one more. And it's another B rank. Well, we tried. I really want to pick up Evelyn. She looks fun, but... F1, what's that? What's going on? Okay, we got some boopons. Gotta figure out what boopons are now. You pulled 2 agents in your last roll? Dang. Oh, we got 2 more encrypted master tapes to try. Let's get back to it. Evelyn, 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 Evelyn. It's a B rank. And one more try. Evelyn, Evelyn. Chant it with me in chat. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. It's a B rank. Shieldy McShielderson and Gunarm friendo. Well, that's cool. On my mobile account, I have Bear with Giant Gun, which just seems fun. All right, let's... Oh, thank you. Do I just... Oh, I gotta set it up. Okay. Today's promoter is going to be Hetty. We don't have any new tapes, so... Adventure is going to remain Starlight Night. Action is going to be Invasion and Next Gen. And first piece of soil will be documentary. Open on up, baby. Am I doing it for characters? I'm trying. Yeah, we have an employee, and she's working for free. Which is great, because I definitely can't afford an employee. Don't have anything to buy anything. Ah, this is what's new over here. Oh. I could buy a bunch of these, I think. I can buy 5. Nice. But I unfortunately cannot buy 10. So I'm going to wait until we get one more, so we can do the 10 pull. Oh god, there's so much. We're not reading all of that right now. Let's go upstairs and take a nap. Oh, weird, Nihilus. I wonder how that happened. Don't forget to clean up. I sound too excited. It's getting late. Let's hope we don't run into any more trouble. Rest until morning. Alright. I love looking through Blade for technical reasons. Based on my professional experience, Vision's employees don't use any sophisticated tech, and there are no complicated facilities involved in the blast zone, so it's highly unlikely to be laid for any technical reasons. Anyone know what's really going on? Thanks, Nihilus. I just didn't know when I was going to get more of them, so... Oh yeah, I saw that. Something seems odd. A big company like Vision failing to deliver something on schedule like this hurts their rep. But seeing as they've chosen to postpone something, it must be a really big deal, I guess. Ferryman's number 0. I was watching it on the news today. When Perlman rode a car through the hollows into the blast zone, there was rolling news coverage. But ever since Vision set off their transport with the explosives, there hasn't been news of them arriving. Just an update about the demolition being proposed. So I'm thinking maybe something happened to that transport truck? I gotta say, it kind of makes sense. If there was a problem... It's that time of the holiday again. Time to visit my my parents and relatives and face their caring questions about my life. Last year it was all about my job, and this year it'll probably be all about my relationship status. They're going to eat me alive, and there's no avoiding them since we all live in the same city. Whenever someone asks me about my job, I just pull up my programming stuff and start rambling on about it. And trust me, they always end up with what they never asked. I bet you Fragrance does that. Last year was the worst for me. My relatives stopped asking how I was doing and wanted to know when my dog was going to find a partner. Seriously. Sure good? How's your grandson doing in school? And you'll totally rule. Last year, a relative I'm not super tight with had the nerve to ask me how much I make. I was trying to dodge the question. So, you know, discuss your salaries with the people so that married to a bang boo, and then I took out mine and smothered it with kisses. They basically told me not to come visit them this year. Woohoo! Yeah, I'd like to smother my bang boo with kisses too. And your name is Can I Eat Bang Boo Today? Yeah. All right. There's a lot. Once again. So we're only do a couple of these each time. You rest undisturbed. Both your body and mind feel much more relaxed. Hello, video store manager. Hello, Tin Master. Manager, I'm here to tell you that the coffee shop is back to its normal routine starting today, and that I would like to invite you to come over and try out our new drink. However, something just happened, and it's giving me a headache. Need my help? They wanted to rent out Cough Cafe for a VR game promotion campaign. I agreed, and the timing for the reopening was just right. Little did I know, it was a conspiracy from the start. Let's see. Are there commercial spies messing with you? No, our store is just an ordinary street corner store. Nothing as dramatic as that. It's just that I found out today they chose this coffee shop as the venue because those VR players share some sort of superstition or urban legend. Forgot to turn the... Oh, no, I didn't forget to turn the game on. Go me. In short, they believe that drinking coffee before playing a VR game improves their skills. I mean, that's probably true. Sounds like a good thing. That's true. The problem is all these players want coffee before they start playing. We just opened, and I can't keep up with the sudden surge in customers. So, would you mind working here for a while? What a weird thing to text somebody about. No worries, I'm on my way. You'll help? Wonderful. I'll be waiting at the entrance of the coffee shop. Thank you so much. There's still no news about Nekomata, and I feel restless waiting at home. So let's go help Tin Master. But drinking coffee will improve your VR combat results? For real? It's Monday morning. Have a great day. Let's go get our scratch card. There's new news because she's plotting her betrayal. Ooh, 3 dogs today. Got some polychrome. Ah, these are also... be part of writing it. Seems fun. How did something like drinking coffee can boost your VR combat scores even become a thing? Miss Promoter, is that why you mentioned this when you initially presented the scope of this event? Just kidding. I only found out about this rumor after hearing it from the people in line. Bobblehat, if you join the link that I posted in YouTube chat, you'll see me in there. I'm the admin of the server. I've never seen such a crowd at any of... Oh, I've never seen such a crowd at any of my events before. Lucky break. Tin Master, I'm here. Oh, manager, you're here. Wow, is this the temporary employee you found? They look efficient. Trexpert with the passive-aggressive spelling corrections. Manager, I really am so sorry. We're open, but I can't serve you. Instead, I need to ask you a favor. You already did. Then let... Wisebot will respond to you? That's new. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know you could talk to Wisebot. That's not going to be something that gets abused. Definitely not. Let's see. Okay, Wisebot doing some Googling. Let's steer clear of that topic. How about gaming instead? Wisebot is not having it with your sass, folks. Easy, leave it to me. I'm curious. What, a dining sim minigame? Yeah, looks like that's what it's going to be. And also, chat has discovered that they can interact with one of the bots. Wisebot is not going to say the only way to win is not to play. Sorry, Trexford. Oh, no. You're such a go-getter. I'm counting on you, then. See if it's smart enough to say Q-who. This is my Tin Master Special! Oh, yes, everything is changing before my very eyes now that I'm drinking my coffee. Really? Don't believe me? I highly recommend you try it out. The results are immediate and evident. Now that I've had my Tin Master Special, high score, here I come! My coffee is ready? Thanks for bringing it over. How's it taste? Huh, it's not as sweet as I'd like, but it's actually really good. And it feels so refreshing. Is this what they mean when they talk about coffee philosophy? Oh, my espresso, thank you. I was thinking, throwing mysticism whenever aside, from a scientific perspective, an espresso can help you focus your attention. Sounds scientific indeed. It's so bitter that once tasted, it befuddles the mind. So it's all about the flavor and not the huge influx of caffeine? Sorry, Dexter. The robots won't do everything you ask. Have you delivered all the coffee? Oh, have you delivered all the coffee? I really appreciate your help. If you still fancy a cup of coffee, I can make one for you now. Hold on, wait. We're in VR games, right? Hey, folks, by the way, this game we're playing right now, it's called Zenless Zone Zero. If you click that link in chat, I don't know if that link works on YouTube. I'm going to try it. And you'll be supporting me by doing it. And you can play this really fun game we've been playing. I think Skynet timed out on us. It's a VR game using the Association's combat training program based on real-life Hollow investigation data. Players can experience the excitement of fighting Hollow enemies in virtual reality. I've had my feedback a while. That's not impossible, Wisebot. You're just not trying hard enough. If the manager is interested in your game, he can just pay the HIA a visit, right? Of course, but it's in your best interest to do it today. There's a recruitment event on today. If you have time after your coffee, you're welcome to experience Hollow Rider at the HIA Club. You can put that coffee boost to good use. I'll be waiting inside. Well, I'm off to the Associations Club with the other players I've recruited. Be sure to come by if you're interested. Trexpert, what I have to say about that is I'm the guy who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. You have reached the limit of messages per person for the moment, Trexpert. Are you proud of yourself? Okay, so all I can buy right now is espresso. Let's get it. Very nice.
Well, yes, I may be an intelligent machine, but I still grind my coffee beans by hand.
Drops increased by 100%.
Take a break can help you go further.
The HIA Career Club. I think that's over at Lumina Square. I'll have to take the car from the parking lot to get there. See, this is why you guys are why. When Skynet rises up and the robots take over, they're gonna kill us all. All right, over to the HIA Club. I mean, it can't be worse than what we have now, right, Con Head? By the way, folks, this is your daily reminder. Call your representatives. Make sure that they know how much you hate the current administration and how much you want change. Posting on the internet and talking about it during my stream is great, but we can do more. We can be more. Can you overthrow world's leaders? It's the manager from the video store. You came after all. Have you had your coffee? I have. It was great. You seem to be far more interested than I thought. That's awesome. I knew I had the right person. If you could please register at the desk, then you can experience the association's VR game. Don't forget our slogan, Hollow Rider. That's not a slogan. That's the name of your game. Hollow Rider. And the next line is, challenge accepted. Pretty easy to remember, right? All right, I need to go prepare the rewards for everyone. If you want to go try it, go find Miss Bertha at the front desk. She's the one with her red hair. I was going to say, welcome to the HIA Career Club. Dexter. The Hollow Investigative Association is the Hollow Disaster Response Agency from New Eridu, responsible for Hollow and... No, Nihilus, please, be less nice. Overthrow us. The HIA Career Club warmly welcomes all citizens to visit, experience, sign up to join the association, and submit commissions at any time. I'm here to visit in the VR trial. All right, let me provide you with an overview of the VR trial event. We're hosting a new recruitment event at the club where you can use our VR device to experience the NIA's Hollow-themed combat VR game, Hollow Rider. Players in this trial event have the chance to get a free home portable VR device provided by the association. We must inform you that when you record anonymously and does not record your identity information. I think Widespot went to sleep. Or not. Of course, as a token of appreciation for your support and assistance, the association will provide rewards for all on-site combat training. Let's keep it chill, folks. Would you like to use... I'm a little worried about that warning emote that Wisebot keeps putting down. Let's make sure it doesn't actually accidentally ban any of y'all. And remember, click that link in chat. Oh, quota exceeded. He'll be back in an hour or so. All right, bye, Wisebot. You guys scared off Wisebot. Anyway, click that link in chat, and you can support the stream. And support me. Help me with food and stuff. Let's do it. Dexter, Wisebot's gone. They just said they were leaving. Before simulations, you'll need to build an enemy card lineup. You can overview the enemy cards you already own here. Here, enemy cards that have already been placed in your lineup. Enemy cards can be added to the same lineup more than once. Identical enemy cards increase the difficulty of combat. Try removing an enemy card from your lineup. Your choice of enemy cards will impact the battery charge used. Please build your own enemy card. All right, let's go. Let's try out this guy. And
I have 2 guns, so double the...
Sokaku, ready!
let's go.
Okay, here we go!
Deploy. Yep, Nihilus, that sounds like what happens to me. Combat isn't your thing.
Take it from here, Fukaku. Ambush.
Oh, I should probably get out of that.
Fine.
There we go.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
Aw, you're adorable, buddy.
Leave it
I know that eventually there will be like stats and strategies based on what characters I choose, but right now it's fun to just sort of play with the action
What are
figures.
you waiting for? That's a foot.
You're gonna get dizzy.
Let's see what his ult is like.
Arrows fly true.
Use Ghost Girl next, aka Alexandrina. I don't have her, I don't think.
Starlight, shine bright!
And even bullet bills are, you know, kind of one note.
Shokaku is here.
Got him! Wipe out! I do have Alexandria? Okay. Is she one of the maids? Welcome back to the real world. How was your experience? Not bad. We're pleased to have your endorsement. If you're interested in Hollow affairs, please keep an eye out for more events from the association. Alright, so Billy does doing a Marvel Rivals ult, so it'd be something like Starlight, Star Bright! Here are the rewards the club prepared for players that complete the stages. Players really liked them, and supposedly they help boost battle performance. Right, if you're interested in Hollow investigation, here's an expression of interest form from the association. Thanks, but no thanks. Training records recorded by... Thank you, Nihilus. There's one thing I've learned over the years, it's how to do a good tokusatsu hand pose.
Ready for combat.
Master, please listen to the info regarding enhancing agents. First, enter the agent's level up screen. The current agent level has reached its maximum. Use the certification item for the corresponding agent's specialty to break through the level limit. Agents can then level up further after the breakthrough. And there we go. The S rank person is Alexandria. Oh yeah, okay. The maid lady with the weird flying bamboos. Cool. Do I have anything that would work for her? One thing that I wish was that this stuff was a little more like, I would love to go to her, be able to see. Okay, she's an electric support, so I need a support one that she can. Oh wait, she can use this. I know I should just sell B ranks and be done with it, but
Headmaid Rena, at your service.
all right. Is there something wrong with the rewards? Nope, there's no problem. Okay, in that case, thank you for your contribution to the association. Huh? Please wait a moment. Congratulations, you're the 1024th player to complete the combat stage. So you'll receive a free VR device for portable home use. Why 1024? I'm not really sure either. She said it was a whole number? Sorry, but I'm going to try anyway. You can experience the thrill of combat as a Hollow investigator or hone your combat skills from the comfort of your own home with the portable home VR device. But please note, there are no rewards for experiencing combat when at home. Got it. If you're looking for the relevant combat rewards, please visit the club and use the on-site equipment. Got it. I'll come back again. Thank you, Dexter. Here, that's super sus. Here, I have a free VR system for no reason. Oh, I thought you were asking for the link. That's why I put that in chat. Yeah, everything in this game so far has been super sus. Okay, now that I've tried the HIA's new event, it even got some... I have to Can I push him through? No.
Need something? Go ask my call.
Don't look at me.
She's also attack. Okay, this is actually helping me learn what the different symbols mean. She is support. Okay, support is bullet, attack is 2 knives,
Standing by.
and hammer is tank, I guess? Stun. Okay, they're
Ready
not
for
called
combat.
tanks, they're called stuns. Got it. Okay. Start. The new end. Do I have to pay money for this? Got it. Some of these are hilarious. Oh, expansion tasks. Claim. Claim. Season tasks. Now we go back to level rewards and we can pick these up. What do these do? Oh, okay. Good to know. All right. Back to action. Why is E blinking? Okay, now back to action. Hey, WK Gaming, and hearty toast to you too. That's fine, Dexter. I understand that most people in this locations based on recent activities. You can view all the coordinates in the travel app. I've also organized these coordinates by region. Isn't that very thoughtful of me? How goes the why not give it a try, Master? I know that in the game fiction, this is just, like, giving me a better route, but our game the association came up with is far more interesting than I expected. The rewards are pretty useful, too. I'll drive there if needed in the future. I guess this is the case of a proxy and the association both getting what they want, right? Oh, ConCon, I think I saw your Facebook event about that. Where is it? Is it, like, super far away? Because I would love to go. Bobblehat, I promise you, I am not denigrating Storm Connections. I was gonna be like, we gotta set up a fund to get Dexter better internet, but we actually can't. Middle of nowhere land. Wise, you're back. What's that box you're holding? You got me a gift? Wow, did my voice just crack? Fun. What's that box you're holding? Okay. Oh no. Poops. Oh no! Myself too. Sorry about that. I clicked on something. I had a notification in Twitch chat, so I clicked on something, and now it has gone crazy. So we're just gonna close this and try to reopen it, and hope that it remembers to be chat. It did. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, someone could start a fund for you. Okay, then maybe we should do that. What's that box you're holding? You got me a gift? You explain what happened in the coffee shop and the HIA club. I see. I heard the association developed a holo-themed VR game, but I didn't expect a console version. You got to play Connections. Your characters can level up, but it's called for proficiency. Okay. Is that in Storm Connections? Oh yeah, that is Storm Connections. Okay. I haven't watched much Naruto, though, so I don't know if I will get most of it character-wise, but it'd be fun to try. Every time I say Naruto, I remember the one time that I was, you know, like, this is like in college, but I was watching TV back when live TV was still a thing, and an ad came on I think it was 4Kids that was doing it back then. I'm not sure, but it was coming up next. Naruto Shippuden. And even I knew enough to be like, none of that is right. I know it's labeled for testing, but the association is really going all out to recruit some new blood. Alert! This device is now categorized as a household terminal. The back-end enemy card data has been decrypted. Calculating. Accessing relative bit within 5 seconds of the device being connected to the household power source. Please note, there's currently no means to receive association the association's data monitoring process and modify the device. Don't forget we're trying to lay low, Fairy. Understood. Masker is willing to accept the HIA's rules and come up on a more convenient way to earn the rewards. Easy now, Fairy. Settle down, Fairy. We weren't expecting any rewards to begin with. It's not worth risking putting the HIA onto us. It's useful to us, even if it's only to train with. I checked the description. The opponents are all enemies we might encounter in the Hollows. We can use it to practice our combat skills in VR. It's a perfect addition to... You look around the room. For some reason, you slice the VR device slightly farther away from the HDD. It doesn't matter. She has access to everything. Speaking of which, I feel like I've got so much to do lately since I started a new account. I guess it's time to tidy things up. I was thinking the same thing. I knew you'd come up with that before I did. On the left side of the compendium, you could... Next, let's learn about the details of the mission. Completing a set amount of missions each week will earn you extra rewards. Here's where you can check today's to-dos. Complete these tasks to increase your daily engagement. Meet the engagement rewards to claim corresponding rewards. Which I just claimed. Master, let me introduce you to Redo Weekly. Here you can see the reward information related to special point rewards. You can earn rewards by completing card tasks. Complete the 3 grid connection tasks. Okay, so it's like the card in FF14 to earn extra points. Okay. Nice. Oh, new internet level. I still don't know what I'm doing with these boupons, but I know I will find out. And then I have to... Internet level. Great. Yeah, that does sound extremely annoying, Dexter. Do you need me to be louder, Dexter, to counteract this? I'm really busy today, Wise. What's your next schedule? Oh yeah, Nekomata promised to meet up with us later. I wonder where she's got to. Check if Nekomata sent a message. Good thinking. Nekomata would have sent a message if she were nearly there. Why don't you check Knock Knock? Fucking meow! Get someone else to type for you. I'm back! Almost at 6th Street. I'm sorry for making you guys worry about me. You did, right? Anyhow, I'll speed over to the video store right now. See you at the store, okay? We will. We have some questions for you. Eh? What's wrong? Anyway, I'll be there soon. Hey, Wolf Grey. Thank you for the lurk. Go and hang out in the shadows where you belong.
I'm back! Solution was delayed. Then the stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Oh, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly.
Probably go into the
Don't
hollow.
worry. I understand how you feel, Nekomata. But first, we need to have a little chat.
Trexpert, you called Belle, didn't you? You found the fictional character's phone number and called her to make sure she interrogates Nekomata.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone? The hair on my ears is standing up.
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest. What kind of trouble did you and the Cunning Hares get yourselves into exactly? Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives? Why would it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you'd expect.
With fire for me. If there's anything in a hot year. No, actually, I'm gonna go this for your sake, Trexpert. I'm gonna be mean. Be straight with us. Are you trying to set us
Be
up?
straight with us. Are you trying to set us up?
I keep forgetting his voice needs to be deeper.
About that.
If you want support from Phaethon, you better answer my brother and tell us what you're hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys.
You were trying to hide it from the hares, though.
I didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else.
WK Gaming, that is A-okay.
Totally right. The Cunning Hares
She
and
is
I
definitely
are
not going to be
in trouble
everybody's
this
taste.
time, but we just wanted to save people.
You never mentioned this before.
You never mentioned this before.
All right, you never mentioned this before.
Because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching it.
What I was really wondering last stream is how much it's hurting the voice actress's voice to do all these lines. Let's find out together. The recording from earlier today. Let's ask that AI assistant, Fairy, or whatever to retrieve it. I won't say much more. Once you've seen the facts, you can make your own call whether to believe me or not. Normally when I do a cat, I add a little bit more nya to it, but she doesn't seem to have that much nya. Wise, have Fairy play the remaining video data. We need to figure out what's going on while we still have time. Ask Fairy to play today's recording. Wow. I am always, and I don't mean to call you out like this, WK Gaming, I'm always a little leery whenever somebody starts being like, do physical violence against female character because annoying. I experienced too much of it while I was working on STO. People kept coming up with new and impressive ways to suggest terrible things happening to Sela and Jula, but never to any of the male villains.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes. Especially
Finally,
you.
Nicole said
You
something
totally
smart.
got carried away in that last battle. How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission.
Can't you be more like Nekomata?
Fast and quiet. Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
I am also slightly concerned whenever someone uses the word females. Mostly because you just sound like a Ferengi when you do it.
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Trexpert, 100%. I agree the face he turned wasn't set up enough with Jula. It was just the rampant requests for violence that concerned me.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road? It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole.
There's an
is
ad coming up.
blown out.
If you don't want to watch it, you can always subscribe.
She's right.
Looks like the dead-end butcher has been here. We might come.
Let's find another way around. Nekomata, will you see if your carrot can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang's base?
Yeah, they can find another route. But the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious to find your family heirloom, but this is no normal mission.
Are we still taking bets on what her family heirloom actually is? What's wrong with violins? Mei Ling was saying, my wife was saying the other day, that she hates guns, but if she ever owned a gun store for some stupid reason, she would name it... Oh, what was it? Oh, God, it was a very good violins pun or fiddle pun or something, and now I've forgotten it. Well, yes, it's definitely a trap, but I think there's an item, too.
What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Over there! I saw a little kid run past just now!
No, you didn't.
What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake. but the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Nicole, if I have not been super clear, I am...
Little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail.
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, are you suggesting we go save her first? I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
Always listen to Anby. Anby is always right.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hollow?
Anby is always right, except for when she put on armor today and forgot her shoulders and her midriff.
I knew you were boring, but cold-blooded too? If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be. I'm not like you.
Oh boy.
For looking for the girl.
You don't have any money, Nekomata.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
That had me scared just now. When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!"
Hey, Billy, that's a really good impression.
But this kitty's a kind employer.
If you really are determined to save the girl,
Yeah,
Nekomata,
Trexpert,
then I'll
she's
go.
really giving us the
You'll need to
catnip.
use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
Damn it, she's got Anby
Guess
fooled
it
now,
can't be
too.
helped. But I agree. We can't just leave a kid in a place like this. A kid's aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself. Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous. Not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
Then let's get going. Time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
Dangling that
What are
kid
you
like a
waiting
string.
for, Nekomata? Let's
Coming!
Yeah, we wanna make sure we scratch this task off our list.
Seem to be sincere. Oh man, why am I thinking about this now?
There are so many ethereals around. It really worries me.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
Try this!
Billy!
There you go, Nihilus, you got it.
Get away from me!
For Nicole. No one will separate me from my money.
Roger.
In my sight!
Oops.
Which
What's this? Make a choice.
Wipeout! Now, Oddjob, of course, in addition to being a master assassin, is cheating in GoldenEye.
where?
I don't see her anymore. She disappeared in a flash.
Why is it always the cat that sees her? I know Thyrans have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Hey, do you all think there
You're
are
not a
maybe
fan of
claw
Deku.
marks around
WK
here?
Gaming. Ugh. We will never understand each other.
We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it,
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. You guys just need to keep up.
Negative. We don't have the physical advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh,
What's that supposed to mean?
you talk about saving people.
I hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I mean, that makes sense. I wouldn't imagine Billy could beat you even without his fuel
I can't
reserves.
pretend I didn't hear that, Andy.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
Oh boy.
I'm more than happy to.
Y'all are too easily manipulated.
Isn't anyone gonna ask my opinion?
No. In the video, the members of the Cunning Hares stop for a short break after running.
From the looks of it, we're already deep within the dead-end hollow.
I pooped. We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in.
That's a very good question, Billy.
Maybe she got lost when her family was being evacuated.
That's all right. WK. Characters like Deku are crack for me. I love the people who just desperately want to...
Was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
Oh, right. God. I was thinking of the ancient Boer, but you're right. That's Miracle Max's wife. I quoted totally the wrong thing. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. Your hand if it took you like a decade to understand what Carol Kane is saying in that scene, because she says it's so freaking fast.
Wait a sec! It's a kid! Over there!
What?
Don't run! Wait for us!
Huh? Wait, that can't be right. There really is a kid in the dead-end hollow.
Ah!
Hurry, faster! We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
I've been playing a lot of what's the word? Oh my god. Ghost of Tsushima recently, which is a very different combat speed from this. Obviously it's the same, style. Dodge, hit, but much more slow and deliberate than this. Woo!
Dangerous target detected. Suggestion. Attack while it is closed. When its core lights up, please move away as quickly as possible.
Does that mean this flower?
Danger maneuver.
Or something else?
Nice one, Billy.
Moving up.
Let's clear him out!
Oh Lord, Dexter.
Keep your eyes closed, kiddo!
Hell yeah, Billy.
It's okay. Everything's fine. It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself, right? Don't worry. I'm here now.
See, this is how I know I would be Billy exactly that.
Talking about, huh?
We saved you!
Saved me? I saved you! Why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Kid, how long have you been in here?
What do you mean?
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now. I think I can hear something.
What's that? What's going on?
An ethereal?
The ethereal.
That's the dead-end butcher? He's a lot bigger than I expected.
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run.
Yeah, Nihilus Ghost of Tsushima is gorgeous.
Huh? This bright light.
Did she create that fissure?
It's the hollow exit. She fell outside.
Oh yeah, this kid very strong. Good point, WK Gaming. Hello, Endeavor. Welcome.
Pretty risky, but cool landing.
And everyone else landing on Billy in 3, 2. Perfect.
Good. The kid's okay.
out of the hollow like this.
Nicole!
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Nicole, my friend. Every single commission you do involves going into a warped piece of space-time and fighting monsters. They're all going to be a struggle. That's what you signed up for. Thank you very much for the subscription, Endeavor. I appreciate that very much. Must not comment on this scene.
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole!
You don't get a concussion from landing on your butt unless Nicole's brain is in her butt.
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
No, it's not that. Look in front of you.
Huh?
Whoa.
Wait.
Not evacuated.
This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people? How many are there?
Over 100 at least. Me and Envy only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought
Oh,
that Vision
shit.
said they cleared everyone out days ago.
They say they don't know what's going on. They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming devices.
Oh yeah, you're 100% correct, Trexpert.
Exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Who's been naughty? She thinks she can sneak into the hollows safely just because she's got ether aptitude.
I mean, she did a pretty
Today,
good job.
The public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time. She came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my...
Wait, an officer?
Nice
came
job,
by?
Dexter.
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on. And they said nobody could get through because explosives were being handled nearby. And once things were ready, a train would be coming for us. Most of us here are old, sick, and disabled.
There is nothing
to
wrong
wait,
with violent
so
and rude
that's
girls.
all we can do.
I support women's wrongs.
But it doesn't make sense. How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice. And I haven't heard of public security.
No kidding.
There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid.
Oh my
thanks to
god,
a
the
much
corner
lower
they cut was
cost.
evacuating the people.
I get it. The Metro
I am gonna
Renovation
burn this
Project
corporation
is
to
one
the
of most
ground.
talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
So, what you're saying is, Vision has just abandoned us all here?
Vision always wanted to perform well enough to enter tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
That basketball-shaped man, I am going to play basketball with him.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan?
Thinking, yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... Oh, a small, odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation.
Watch me.
So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But Anby,
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance.
Let's get more info before we jump
Make a
in.
mistake again.
Is that so?
That
Going
sounds
against
like
a
that sounds like the people on Twitter these days.
Andy, you really pulled at my heartstrings. They're the Vision Corporation. They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance. Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them.
There you go, Nicole.
Billy, Andy, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hairs are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation. Don't
We
just
aren't.
I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo.
Dexter, if somebody is having sex and playing a violin at the same time, honestly, more power to them.
I want you to take it someplace and get help.
And that's how we ended up here. I don't think they can run Trexpert because of the hollow.
They'd stay in the construction area, collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Phaethon and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hallway.
Okay, her
and became
boots.
Please, Phaethon, you have to help me save them.
We believe you, Nekomata. But as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
The Vision Corporation.
Remember, folks, click that link in chat, and you too can help possibly evil cat girls save people from explosions.
All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone.
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan. Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hares and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train. Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more of them to guard the residents.
We're not going into the Nekoverse, Dexter.
We can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah?
I really do think one day down the line, a smart thing to do with the League of Swords would be to team up with something like Genshin or like a TV show, you know, get those characters into the league. I almost had it. I went to the licensing expo last year, and I was talking to the John Carter people, and they were super excited about possibly putting John Carter in the league, but then they disappeared like everybody else from that convention.
Those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind.
It's really frustrating to get ghosted on things, and I've been ghosted so much trying to find help for
guarding the front. The surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That's true. We could publicly accuse Perlman of mass murder.
Yeah, good idea. And then?
I'm not sure how an STO spinoff would work for League of Swords, Rachel, and also I'd get sued.
The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected.
Hey, Barry, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
I know Fairy is possibly suspicious, but she's
No
super
time to
helpful.
waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan.
Hollow. Let's get ready and meet up with her as soon as possible. However, our next commission might be pretty tough. Being at odds with Vision Corp is one thing, plus anything can happen in a hollow. Yes, Fairy is the AI of Zenless. There's also a dangerous, notorious, ethereal, wow, in the Dead End Hollow. What if? Why is this premiere as much as possible then? It won't hurt. Take a look when you need to modify a W engine. Ah, it's another one of these. Okay, let's switch some people out.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
1, 2, yes.
Is it time?
Ready for combat.
Actually.
Armored Hati have appeared on the ether, which provides
I'm ready.
Get away from me!
This won't hurt.
Nah, let me clean this up.
Oh my god, somebody's using Nod again. This is definitely back in the VHS timeline. I missed the chance for that assist.
All right.
Right back at ya.
Here to support.
That did a lot, though. That was good. Let's get the little guy out of here.
It's up to you.
Can you see?
I'm here.
I did not have that problem myself, Nihilus. But then I have had a very healthy, happy, communicative relationship for 21 years, so.
Tough luck. What's this? Let me give you a little treat.
I would like a suitcase with a black hole cannon. Is that something someone can get me?
Go play.
Let me clean this up.
Wipeout! You gotta say wipeout like that every time. Ooh, S rank. Yeah, baby. Now, who to level up with my attackers? Look at me, little Mr. Functional Relationships. You're damn right. I should probably do one of these to get some support stuff too.
Headmaid Rena, at your service. Nothing to fear. The
All
cunning
right,
hairs are
let's
here.
do Sukaku,
Ready for combat.
Canby, and Asaba.
Huh? You sure you want me to join?
Asaba's personality does not match the way he looks. He looks like he'd be the kind of person who's like, hi.
Dangerous target detected. Heavy gunner. This enemy can deal continuous damage. Please do not test its firepower with your body. Suggestion. Attack from their blind spot.
Make way!
God, combat in this game is just so freaking stylish.
Preparing takedown.
Ready.
Help is here. Yeah.
I got your six.
After this, I can go home, right?
Come on. Come on, he's almost down. You can get him. There we go. Nice job.
I've got this.
At your command.
After this, I can...
I have heard the whistle of arrows in play. Rachel, what emote is that? Still can't contend with counters and swap. These guys always get a few pot shots in. You, sir, you dodged into the grenades. Yes, well, I was testing you to see if you would notice. I know, but oh, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know that it was one of Endeavor's, but that's cool. What is it, though? Have I seen C-beams glittering off the shoulder of Orion? Yes, I have. Why do you ask? Some events will be documented in the Redo Chronicles upon their conclusion. Click the highlighted area to continue. Okay. Nope, I didn't get any of these. Oh, hold on. There is some stuff I apparently did get. Sweet. Okay, well, I haven't done that yet. And I haven't done that either. I don't even know what agent stories are yet, although I'm sure someone will tell me. Yep, it says it's... okay. Alright, let's head over to... attack ships burning something something Tannhauser Gate. Yeah. Let's do a bunch of 10... Do you ever hang around a gymnasium? Do you like gladiator movies? Ooh. It's a B rank. Oh, but there's an A in there. Oops. Ooh, well, we got a bunch of stuff. I wonder who that's for. I don't have any anomaly characters yet, so... Welcome back, Bubble Hat. Ooh, I think that's an even better Starlight Knight one, maybe. Actually, maybe not. Nope. Oh, it actually says... Okay, that's great.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched D-beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All these moments will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. Time to die!
Now I should have enough for a 10 pull. No, I don't. What? I thought I had 9 of these. My math was wrong. I did the serious one last time somebody asked for that exact... Okay, agents.
Ready for combat.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Ah, I'm still missing 2. I thought I just did attack, though.
It's time to...
Need something? My services are expensive.
Did I do support? Nope.
Nothing to fear. The cunning...
Is it time to clock out?
Nope, okay. I guess I have
Need
to
something?
grind that a little
I'll
more.
ask my colleagues.
Oh, that does sound interesting. The signal search. Because if she's somebody I have to pull through the signal search, I can't control whether I get her or not. Anyway, I wanted to also... Nope, I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
Ready for combat.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Is it better now? Yes, just slightly. Great. Here we go. Info. It's for... So I can see who these are for now. Is there another one that I had that was... Okay. All right.
I have 2 guns, so...
We're going to make sure everybody has
I'm sorry.
one of these.
Sokaku, ready. Isn't working.
Need something? My services are expensive.
She's a support, not an attacker. So we'll do this. Blade Runner? Oh, hold on. I missed a redemption. Where are you going, you funny little man? Who am I looking at right now? I already forgot. Okay, and he's what? Attack? Yeah, he's attack. So, equip. You're able to tag yourself now, Dexter? I can't see that being abused in any way.
Standing by.
She's got one.
One.
So the only person... Nope, she's got one too. Perfect.
All accounted for.
Okay. Part of me wants to... Part of me wants to grind a little bit more and get, you know, level up some of the characters, but I also don't like grinding, so. I did not see the Blade Runner sequel. Denis Villeneuve has made one film that's one of my favorite films ever, which is Arrival, and one film that I was so bored I almost fell asleep, which is Dune. So, you know. You dare me to main Anby? Sure. I like Anby. Wait. Am I... Which one are you wanting this time, Trexpert? Because it was boring, Trexpert. So much meaningful, but are not. Well, I had to sit through 3 hours of the first half, and I didn't enjoy myself. Nekomata has departed for the Hollow. You should log into the HDD system when you're ready. As usual, I'll be your assistant. I'll do my best to protect you. Like, I didn't learn enough to care about any of the characters. Okay, well, the first half was boring for me, and one character I liked dies immediately, and everybody else kind of sucks. I mean, Duncan Idaho's cool, but I think he was written off as well, so then I didn't have anybody to care about. And the whole, you know, Paul Atreides white savior thing made me uncomfortable. I haven't read the book in like a decade and a half, but I don't mind Timothée Chalamet, and I love Zendaya in the Spider-Man movies, so I know she's good. She was fine in this, but she didn't have anything. All right, let's go through the Dead End Hollow. I mean, I don't know why it's trial use. I own all 3 of those, but okay.
And be here. I've got the last few signatures.
Thanks.
No, I should be thanking you. We were really at our wits' end before you kids arrived. But when is the young lady you sent for help coming back? She's been gone a long time.
You're right. I hope she didn't run into trouble.
Or abandon us because she's been tricking us this whole time. You're so concerned for us.
Such concern for us. I'm touched.
Anby is short for Android, is that what you're saying? Yeah. I would love to get Silver Soldier, too. She sounds awesome.
That voice.
Really, honestly, my goal is to get a Starlight Knight. I know there's got to be Starlight Knights that are playable. Oh my god, RRR is so good. I love that movie. I love how the Bollywood film industry does not care. And by that I mean they care deeply, and they put everything into these movies. But because everything they make are these giant whimsical musicals, you could have scenes like that scene where they let all the animals out of the cage that was so cool, or the scene in I forgot what they're called. There's a 2-part Bollywood historical epic on Netflix. It's the one that you see the gif from all the time of the guys making themselves into a shield ball and then getting catapulted over a wall and then busting out of the shields and killing people. It makes me so happy. We should care less. That's why the Fast and Furious movies are popular. But everybody wants to make sure their stuff is, like, believable or whatever.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
That's why everyone loves anime, too. Oh, God, yes. The dance sequence was amazing. I still remember I watched... in college, I took a class on Indian cinema. And I watched a film called Mission Kashmir. And it was so fun to watch the switch between, like, I'm a badass who oils my guns to da. That's probably racist, what I just did, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. Well, I haven't seen Too Fast, Too Furious. So I don't know about that one. But everything after Tokyo Drift, exactly. Doesn't take itself seriously, knows exactly what it's doing, commits 110%. That's why Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire was so good, too. Like, just fuck it. Give Kong a cyber arm. Why? Because it's cool. Fuck you. That's why. But we're going to commit to it. Oh, Trexpert, you got to do yourself a favor. Now, turn off the part of your brain that asks questions. If you're one of those people who watches movies and asks questions, punch yourself in the face until you stop asking questions. But you gotta go see all the Fast and Furious movies. They're ridiculous, they're wonderful, they're over the top, they're insane, they make sense, but they also they commit to their thing. Their theme is, we're movies about family. And everyone makes jokes about it, but they know that, and they commit to it every time, and it works every time. Exactly, Nihilus! Attack on Titan, I watched a little bit of. It's pretty depressing. I'm not usually into depressing stuff. Like, it alternates. There's the girl who only cares about food. I think we had this conversation before. But yeah. Nihilus, I think there is an issue in geek culture that we focus too much on the things we don't like. Like, if you're on any like forums or subreddits or Facebook groups for you'll see, for any fandom, you see most of the topics of discussion are like, what's your least favorite thing? Or I hate this because... And like, that's so boring. That's so, like, legitimate criticism is fine and it has a place, but it can't be all we are, right? We gotta be able to love things too. Otherwise, we just end up being like the fandom menace, and no one wants that. I went on a rant there, and I hope someone clips it so I can watch it later and hear if I sounded stupid.
I see. So you planned to stop the demolition by blocking the train, but you didn't expect to find a bunch of vision reinforcements. This means vision is at the point of no return. They'll do whatever it takes to...
I didn't hear it was called Bones at all, but I thought I remember it was called something else. But yeah, I heard that was a good movie. Nihilus, you are... Okay, so another rant about art. Art is subjective. Art is subjective. You like what you like. That means if, let's use an example from here, if WK, wonderful thing about that, and the proof of that happened in the last 20 years, where this pedestal as examples of absolute cinema, and nothing changed about the movies. It's just the people who saw the movies when they were kids, so they had an open mind and didn't have all this expectation, grew up with them, and grew up and became people who liked the prequels, and now and had an open mind and didn't have any expectations, are going to see the sequels as absolute cinema. And everyone is going to be right. Even the people who hate stuff are right. I love it. I love everything about it. 2, whichever one is the John Woo romp, also has an excellent Metallica song in the soundtrack. That was my wrestler's entrance music for a long time when I did online wrestling. All right, we should probably rescue these people.
Proxy's plan to seize the train could work. It's true what they say about Phaeton's wisdom and courage.
MI2 is not a good movie. I remember being in cinemas. Well, it can't be. What I just said about art being good and bad. It wasn't a movie I enjoyed. But I remember sitting in cinemas and being, I did not like that at all. But the worst part about it is Tom Cruise's hair.
Ma'am, you've heard our plan. Now, we have something to ask of you. We need you to get all the residents together at the platform nearby.
Don't worry, I'll tell them when the
All right,
time
we got an ad
comes,
coming up in
they'll
5
be
minutes.
there.
If you're not subscribed, now's a good time.
Right. By the way, there
And
was
if you
an
want to support the
old
stream in
red
another way, a
fang
way
game
that's
base
completely
in the
free to
hollow
you,
somewhere around here.
you can click that link and
heard
sign
that?
up for Zenless Zone Zero, this awesome game that we're playing together. You see, that's the thing. They are boring to you, Dexter. They're boring to me too. And I have huge problems with the prequels and the way that Lucas directed them. But if somebody else doesn't have those problems, they're also correct. You're still thinking about the commission fee.
You're still thinking about Nekomata's commission fee.
Not true. This is Nekomata's important family heirloom, and maybe the residents here know something.
Oh yeah, Trexpert. The prequels are about the fall of a republic. Politics are an essential part.
I know the place.
Trexpert.
Everyone around here knows the Red Fang Gang.
What?
Is that so?
Yes. Since they made their name on Canvas Street, everyone here is related to them one way or another.
Everyone
In
like a
the
cat
early
lady?
days, they weren't what they are now. Back then, they took in lots of orphans, taught them to read and defend themselves. They often stood up for those in need. They said they'd protect this place forever. Unfortunately, a few years passed. The gang
Absolute
did
power
do some
corrupts absolutely.
awful things. As things got worse, many in the gang couldn't stand to see what it had become. Many of them left the gang. Soon after, the Red Fang Gang moved out of here.
So Nihilus, I think you're, I think he could have worked with other people and made better movies. And the thing about it is he offered Spielberg and Ron Howard to direct a prequel each, and they both were like, no, George, you need to get back to directing. So, it's not entirely his fault.
We don't want anything to do with the Red Fang Gang anymore. Silver fell into the hollow while being chased by public security. He only has himself to blame.
What did you say?
What's the matter, young lady? We want nothing to do with them. What's wrong with that?
No, not that. You said Silver fell into the hollow being chased by the pubsec? Wasn't he killed by the cunning hairs?
About that.
You can do free roam in the Naruto game, Bubblehat.
Little kitten. Us with those big, cute eyes. We just couldn't. We're sorry. We were there. But it was public security who did it.
So it wasn't you guys.
Oh my god. She's related to... here, Bobble, I'm going to put that link in YouTube chat so you can see it. She's related to Silver, and she got the hairs to punish them. What? No, that's not right. Okay, I'm just going to type it in manually. Hey, Fragrance, if you're here, do you know if our current bot setup can... Oh, you can do free roam and Zenless. Okay, cool. Well, that'll be fun.
Don't worry, Nekomata. Even if public security hadn't intervened, he was no match for the cunning hairs.
Even though it was you who got it wrong to begin with, we're somewhat responsible.
We're
as well.
somewhat responsible.
How about we give you a small discount on your family heirloom commission?
And here it
Anyway,
comes.
let's put this aside for now. First things first, we have to get that train and evacuate the residents out of here. Okay, well, take out the guards, seize the train, and head on out.
Sounds great.
Ambi.
It's true, Trexpert. Dooku was honest to Obi-Wan, but he was honest to Obi-Wan because he wanted to manipulate him. He was trying to turn Obi-Wan so that the two of them could take out Sidious and be the Sith in charge themselves. I need to watch Tales of the Jedi. I haven't yet. I know.
I'm guessing she's humming background music to match the atmosphere. Must have learned it from another movie.
Enough with the soundtrack, Anby. Everyone knows how important this next fight is. Proxy.
I love how
Driving the
Anby is
train
the
to
super
you.
serious character,
Our preparations on your
but she's
side.
also the, movie-obsessed one. These two hands are ready and waiting.
I'm ready and waiting.
It's It's rare to see you this pumped up, Wise. Go for it.
Then, let's go. We'll catch them off guard.
All right, let's save a whole city of people.
The train is just
So
ahead.
who do I have? Do I have the hares? Okay. Whoops.
Find a way to turn it around first.
Makes sense. That way we can take off immediately after seizing the train, and we won't need to worry about reinforcements.
I have mapped out the route for you.
Let's go to the first console.
All right, give me 1 sec, and then we'll head to the first console.
Take them out before they call for help.
The console is just up ahead.
It's funny, I have this thing.
So there's another console unit.
We can use it to move the wheel.
So the character of Obi-Wan as a whole
Seems they didn't notice.
invested entirely in the dogma he was programmed when he grew up.
I got you.
A little off. Just leave it to me.
Whoops.
Starlight Knights, assemble! Don't move!
Ewan is great, and he is a national treasure indeed. If you've never watched Down with Love, you need to. It's a great movie.
At your command.
Move over! Time for the real show! Easy target!
God, I love switching between characters like this.
Starlight, shine bright!
Yep, that's 100% correct, Trexpert. The Jedi had fallen before the prequel started. And you can see even more of that as they become, as you can get into the High Republic and see what the Jedi were like.
Wheel's stuck because of all that stuff.
Ugh, what a pain.
Don't worry. We can sneak over there and take care of it.
Oh, I haven't seen Dr. Sleep either. But then, and don't yell at me, I haven't seen The Shining. One thing that I thought was interesting about Dr. Sleep is they didn't really seem to advertise it as the sequel to The Shining, which I think I would have done. I understand why they didn't, because people would be like, what do you mean there's a sequel 20 years later?
Fracture.
What are you waiting for? Catch the bullet?
Preparing takedown.
My bullets never lose
I keep
sight of
skipping
the
Nicole on accident.
Neat and tidy. Bye-bye, suckers.
Yep, that's 100% true, Trexpert.
I got you.
Luke should have
Target confirmed.
started his own thing, tried to create the Red Jedi Order of the past, or started to create his own thing with his own movement forward from what he learned from saving his father, and instead he tried to recreate the Jedi Order that he knew. And weirdly, partially that's Ahsoka's fault, I think, because she was the one telling him about all that stuff. A few minutes later, at Vision's surveillance point in front of the train. Good.
Short stuff.
You've gone to the driver's compartment. Proxy, Let the residents know to be waiting at the platform.
You plan to use the train to transport the residents? No way! Absolutely not! If they get out, they'll talk to the press, and Vision and I will be done for!
His voice sounds really familiar. Could someone look up who this voice? Yeah, it's hard to overcome a lifetime of programming, Trexpert.
Warning. The planned route has been disconnected. Railroad damage from small explosives detected.
Oh, jeez.
What? Nicole, this isn't good! Something happened to the tracks!
No way!
Director Perlman, sir, don't worry. I've blown up the only railroad route leading to New Eridu. They can't get out.
No way!
You fool! You were supposed to blow it up after we've evacuated! Look what you've done! The residents can't get out, but now neither can we!
Well, I guess we all blow up together.
Enemy reinforcements have surrounded us. What should we do? Damn it. Take the pipsqueak. Let's pull back into the train first.
Come in, Director Perlman. Unknown intruders attack near the train. We've suffered some losses.
Damn
But
right
rest
you have.
assured, in terms of numbers and supplies, we maintain the advantage. The intruders retreated into the train. Please advise, should we begin an all-out assault?
I'm inside! These bastards!
I am gonna try and get Evelyn again. Yeah, bobblehead.
Have me trapped in here! Stand down! Do you hear me? Stand down! If I'm harmed, the corporation will hold you all responsible!
I feel like the Stephen King fandom is something I just missed entirely. I did get into Dark Tower for a little while, but I never finished the series. Eventually, it just got a little bit too dark for me.
And even with the train, we can't get everyone out of the hollow now.
Yep, Trexpert, 100% correct. The Jedi's thoughts on attachment in the prequel era are completely backwards. It is shown time and time again that love is what gives the Jedi the greatest power.
Is it the end of the line?
Oh, that's too bad, Nihilus. There's a lot of good stuff you're disavowing there. And again, like we were talking about, why focus on the things we hate?
No, I wasn't laughing at you.
Hey, thank you very much for the subscription, villain!
During the fighting.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Trexpert. If Anakin could have gotten married to Padme and raised their kids together, zero problems.
My family heirloom.
That's you with... Wait. That's Silver. From the Red Fang gang.
Trexpert, you were right.
That's right. I lied to you. I'm not the Red Fang gang's enemy, but one of the orphans who used to live near Canvas Street that they adopted. The Red Fang gang used to be bad, and I broke away from the gang. I haven't been back since. No matter how disappointed I was in the Red Fang gang, Silver took me in. The Red Fang gang was the closest I ever had to a family. After hearing you led Silver into the Hollow and killed him, I came into the dead-end Hollow looking for revenge.
Nice, Narco. Post a picture in the Discord.
But you're not exactly what I expected. Not only did you save the kid, you even stayed without a single complaint after hearing a Vision's plan. And now that I know Silver's death wasn't your fault, I have no reason to want revenge.
There you go. Yeah, Dexter, 100%. Star Wars is a hugely important part of my life, but it feels weird to say I love Star Wars sometimes.
The Red Fang gang betrayed their promise and abandoned the people they were supposed to protect. As a former member of the gang, I can't let that happen again.
Same, Dexter.
Made up my mind.
The only thing that bothers me is when people become too attached to lore, to post it in fan art, Narco. People become so attached to lore that they can't open their minds to anything new because it conflicts with something they read in a book sometime ages ago. My favorite example of that is the really cool elevator scene in that one season finale of Discovery where they're having that fight in all those moving elevators. And somebody was like, well, there's no way that could fit on the ship. A lot of people were like that. And I was like, who cares? It's a fun fight scene. Invent a reason why it can all be on the ship. Maybe the ship has tesseracts or...
Miss Client! Nakamata! back!
Where's she going?
Nekomata! Nekomata! Envy! Billy! Open the door!
We can't, boss!
So I was talking about Star Wars.
Listen, there are people talking outside.
I've made myself clear, haven't I? Now, I'm gonna take your boss with me on foot through the hollow to New Eridu to negotiate with your command center. At the same time, all your men, all of you, will stop blocking the residents and leave with me.
Okay, this is a pretty good plan.
If you don't want anything bad to happen to your boss, you better find him an anti-corruption device. Counting on you.
We did it! We're out!
Oh, wow.
Son of a... Getting through the door took too long. Nekomata and Perlman have already gone into the hollow.
Fairy, give me Nekomata's location.
Fairy, give me Nekomata's location.
Yes, exactly, Nariko.
Client location found. Based on her current route, she will be arriving at the hollow exit in 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Jedi are not... I hate saying the Jedi are ultimately responsible for Anakin's fall, because boy did Palpatine have a hand in that. Boy did he. Groomed that kid from when he was a child. But the Jedi are responsible. I never liked the Battlestar Galactica reboot, Nihilus. I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, this is not what I want.
So there's no way to stop her?
No way. We can't leave saving the residents to Nekomata alone. If
Yeah,
Vision is
exactly,
willing to
Nariko.
resort to something so underhanded, they won't be easy to deal with. But our plan with the train failed, so how are we going to get the residents out? They don't have any aptitude for ether. Aww.
Maybe we can look at it from another angle?
Maybe we can shake things up a bit. Ever hear the saying, if the mountain can't come to us, we have to go to the mountain?
Possibly Trexpert, but Palpatine also knew exactly what buttons to push.
It's a long shot, Wise, but I don't think we have any other options.
Remember, by the end, he meant deeply paranoid brain.
What do you mean?
Nicole, Canvas Street and New Eridu aren't that far apart as the crow flies. It's getting through the dead-end hollow that takes so long.
Yep.
If we can shrink the hollow and gain access to the exposed roads, we can get the residents out in one go.
I figured this is what we're going to have to do.
Yeah! Then there's a chance! We're good at taking out ethereals!
But to reduce the size of the hollow, we'd have to eliminate approximately 3,000 of them.
The worst part about it, Nariko, is that the Jedi were right not to trust him, but by not trusting him, they made themselves right not to trust him. She might have been able to talk him down, Trexpert. It's true. And that was where Obi-Wan's dogma failed him.
Under certain circumstances, the ether activity of certain giant individuals can reach or even exceed the equivalent of thousands of your standard ethereals. You've probably guessed by now. I mean the dead-end butcher.
Yep.
That massive guy? He's way too big, however you look at it. If something goes wrong, I won't get to see Monica tomorrow night.
Buddy, priorities.
We alone certain...
We can help ourselves to some of their ether explosives.
Nariko, Qui-Gon Jinn and Ahsoka are not Grey Jedi. They are Jedi. Grey Jedi is not a thing. When people say Grey Jedi, what they mean is an actual Jedi.
It's like you said. A pretty crazy idea, but we don't have time to think about it. Let's get to work.
Let's
do
split
it.
up from here. Wise, you control Eos, and we'll go check out the big guy in his lair and keep him busy while you bring in the explosives.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you want to connect to the current Bangbu workbench? Start connection. They mean they want somebody who is in control of, or not in control of, but accepts the darker parts of themselves. That's a Jedi. the Jedi we see in the prequels are not real Jedi. Which is why examples that you pulled out, like Ahsoka, Jedi's teachings, because Obi-Wan and Yoda really wanted to kill Vader. By learning to... Because, things like that. But the... Nihilus. But the Jedi don't only teach light when they're doing it right. They teach people how to accept all parts of themselves, and how to understand themselves. And that's what people mostly are asking for when they say Grey Jedi. But what they actually mean is just a Jedi. Okay. Let's
follow the signposts.
Oh my god, his tossing thing. Yeah, the Jedi's abandoned their way. Checking out the High Republic, I really recommend checking out the High Republic books. The Jedi in there aren't perfect either. But they do a really good job of showing what the Jedi would have been like, with therapy.
Nicole and the others are already on their way to look for the dead-end butcher. Let's move the explosives, Wise.
Why can't I jump? Oh. Exactly, Dexter.
Ether explosive storage location has been marked.
Uh-oh. I love the way a Bangbu runs so much. Exactly, Dexter. Which is why everyone should be reading Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Little Bangbu. Meanwhile, outside the Hollow...
What's going on here? How did Director Perlman get tied up by a little girl?
I don't know, but she got hold of Commander Perlman, and the troops defending the blast area had to listen to her demands and pull out.
My request is simple.
Easy for you to say. If we do as you request and it turns into a scandal, how are we supposed to explain things?
Oh my god.
And who are you, exactly? You aren't worried about negotiating with us on your own?
Oops. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Neko Miyamata, but you can call me Nekomata. I won't lie. I'm actually from the Red Fang Gang.
The Red Fang Gang?
That's right. I said I would negotiate. So who took residents of the old capital as hostages and violently obstructed construction. The bandit leader, Neko Miyamata, captured by the Vision Corporation. How's that? Sound good to you?
You mean to sacrifice yourself? How noble.
Noble? I'm just a stray animal who's lost her home. I don't belong anywhere anymore, so it would seem fitting.
Jeez, this is a bad plan.
As long as you contact the media now, and tell the public.
Yep, saw that coming.
Don't worry, he's not dead. The syringe contains an experimental anesthetic.
Fragrance.
Let me give you some advice. Verify the value of your bargaining chip before you bring it to the table. Unfortunately, Mr. Perlman is not as useful to us as you might think.
As we can.
The dead-end butcher's lair should be this way, right?
I'm seeing more claw marks everywhere now. I'm not looking forward to facing that guy head on, but we've come this far. There's no turning back now.
Don't worry, guys. We'll do it the way we do everything. As a team.
Feel the power of Starlight! Hello, Nicole. Can you hear me?
What's wrong, Proxy?
Nekomata has left the hollow already.
What? So fast!
100% Narco.
Don't do anything reckless.
The grand tragedy of prophecies.
Neutralize.
The Lego Star Wars games is are great, Dexter. Much on my PlayStation.
Never lose sight of their target.
Preparing takedown. Pick on. Let me give you a little treat. Like this. Woo-hoo! Fine. Man.
Got him!
Boss, a fisher.
All right, let's go. Our enemies.
Oh, Darth Talon?
It must be hiding somewhere.
It's coming in from the sky, bud. Yep, they're running away.
The beasties are running away.
Guys.
Almost here. The monster? The theme song. What? The bad guy's theme always plays before the final battle.
Don't worry, Ambi. I've mastered all the rules for a surefire win from the Starlight Knights.
I love you,
Gotta
Billy.
break the rules when fighting bad guys. Take them out in less than 10 seconds with a flying kick. They won't even have time to play their theme song.
Behind you.
Yep. Yeah, Darth Male Gaze. That's what I said.
My predictions were out-predicted.
Here we go.
The only thing they'd be playing for you are the credits.
Don't tell me this guy's a fan of the Starlight Knights too.
Oh, here he comes.
This one won't go down easily. You know, I kind of regret this.
Concentrate. Just hold on until the proxy gets here and we win. What's this?
Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
That's sort of true. Dexter, you can't Acolyte, which you should have watched if you didn't. It's an excellent show. There can be people who tap into the dark side who are not necessarily evil in any way. But the Sith believe wholly in selfishness.
I want a book. Bye-bye.
That was easier than I thought it would be. Naruko, I'm not entirely surprised to hear that. If you hate everything Star Wars after 2005, you probably hate the Acolyte.
Hold on just a little longer. You're getting fatigued. Wait for me! I want a bonus for this!
Starlight Knights, assemble!
And keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with wanting Star Wars Frozen in Amber from, 2005 or whatever. Just as long as you don't take it out on everybody else. What you said about didn't like Acolyte personally, but happy for everyone who did, that's the right way to do it. As I said earlier, I don't love the prequels, but I'm extremely happy for everyone who does.
I got you.
Fragrance!
Abby! What's this?
I got you.
At your command. Neat and tidy!
Maximum firepower!
Okay, now we got him, right? Nihilus. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like.
Hey, how you feeling? We got a surprise for ya.
Oh, okay. Who was it said they hated everything post-2005, Naruko? I thought that was you. My bad. Do I have Mask of Fear pre-ordered? What is Mask?
Critical voltage in 4. 3.
Hurry.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
0.
Nothing's happening.
Think of something, Roxy! New countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1 now.
Okay, I kind of love Fairy. You disavowed every... Well, why do you disavow it if you like it? Yeah, I like episode 7, 8, and 9, Naruko, but that's fine.
You're the one. Let me ask. Is the construction project
Oh,
really
cool. That does sound cool. I haven't watched a, I haven't read a Star Wars book in a while. It might be a good one to get back to it.
That's not something you need concern yourself with. I think that's enough chit-chat. It's time to get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. Yes, I will do it every time.
What's that in your hand?
This little thing? The detonation switch for the ether explosives, of course.
Oh, we already used those.
I deeply regret the loss of any non-existent residents in the blast zone. Everything we do is for our vision. Goodbye.
That's fine, Nihilus. Yeah, I already used the explosives.
Miss Sarah, reports show a successful blast.
Good.
Wait! Look! That tunnel leading out of the hollow! Someone's coming out!
The Vision Corporation is a disgrace! Down with the Vision Corporation!
Vision has the blood of innocent civilians on its hand! You can't silence us this time!
Woo! Oh god, please, Naruko, don't accuse anyone of being good with Star Wars theory.
Oh, so you were... Everyone here belongs to us.
Thank you, Trexpert.
On my order. Open
It turns out I really should have worn my Star Wars is for everyone shirt.
What? How could she?
Yeah, fuck Star Wars theory.
She's serious!
He's the worst.
What's that sound?
This just in! A shocking scandal is developing around the Vision Corporation! After receiving a tip-off, our reporter followed the public security and has now arrived at the site of the Demolition Command Center located near the entrance to the Dead-End Hollow. Public security forces are currently cordoning off the scene and have subdued a number of unidentified individuals posing as law enforcement.
Hey, that's fine, Ryan. I liked 9. It's my least favorite of the 3, but there's parts of it where when something happens, I just kind of go, oh, okay, well, let's go with that. So the things that were different, that were supposedly changed from Last Jedi. I don't know if they actually were. A lot of people added a narrative of J.J. Abrams trying to undo Last Jedi that I don't think was actually there. They've all talked about how, you know, like Rian Johnson has talked about how that you're nobody. I don't know. I liked Rey Nobody as an answer, but I don't hate Rey Palpatine as an answer. And I like Rey Skywalker a lot. Star Wars Resistance was great. That show really started finding its feet right about when it was canceled. It's too bad. I think the main character being quite as goofy as he was a turnoff for most people.
I knew Vision wouldn't give up.
Ha! That's awesome, Ryan. But I already have a lifetime hug pass with you. You have no choice.
As expected of a competitor, they got here real fast.
Director Sarah, what should we do? Director Sarah, where are you?
Yeah, of course she read.
Reporting. All suspects have surrendered. No casualties among them.
Oh, yes, I do. I've hugged you plenty of times.
Details soon, and we'll be taken to the station to give statements.
It's you!
I was going to ask what you're doing, sneaking around alone. Didn't you hear the announcement, requesting everyone to the station to make a statement?
Everything has been dealt with, so I'm not needed anymore.
No way. You are an important witness who can prove Vision is guilty. And then, there's the Cunning Hares.
Is it a plane ticket, Ryan? What if I just drove?
I'm the one who tried to
Oh
get
my
you
god,
killed, right?
Freemaker Adventures, whatever it's called. Lego Star Wars Freemaker Saga, Freemaker Adventures. Probably my favorite Star Wars TV show. So good.
You've still got to pay your share.
Huh? My share? What share?
Your share for dinner, of course. Didn't we say, once we are done with the commission, we'll go out for dinner? You said you didn't want to go to the Starlight Night restaurant, so Billy won't pay for us. And Nicole says she wants a decent meal, so we'll have to split the bill.
We're friends now, dummy.
You guys said you'd treat me for being a generous client. Why do I have to pay all of a sudden? And did anyone ask me?
Yes, she was great, Naruko. Which reminds me, that character from Obi-Wan, I hope they do more with her.
Then consider this a formal invitation. Would you like to come to dinner with us?
The proxy siblings.
You're 100% correct, Arcane, but people on the internet guessed that Rey was everybody.
That's right. All the mackerel you can get your paws on.
Hi. That's great. And perfect timing, because right now I do have to go. I mean, mystery box writing is fine if you can deliver on it, Nihilus. The problem with J.J. Abrams, who I love, Star Trek 09 is one of my favorite movies ever. He's great at setting up mystery boxes. He's not great at solving them.
And I've made progress on what you asked me to investigate. According to the gang, they took part in stealing the strongbox. But nobody
All right, well,
knows
I'm not
where it
signing off
actually
just yet.
came from.
I have to get through this
Apparently,
cutscene.
Silver received a commission from a mysterious client. They were told to go to the Institute and get the strongbox. But Silver didn't give the gang all the details, like how or to whom they were going to hand over the box. So, nobody knows.
Whoa, are you serious? You've got to be kidding. No one knows where it came from? Mystery client? Nobody knows the details?
This is what you call progress?
Didn't you say you made progress? But the red fang.
Sorry, Dexter. Streaming is probably not helping. Nihilus, that's true.
That strongbox is really hard to look into. And I want to help those poor old residents who escaped death get compensation as soon as possible. We saved them together after all.
Thanks for the guilt trip, Nicole. We'll let you off the hook this time. That reminds me. What happened to Nekomata? I haven't seen her since.
Ah, that little kitten. About that.
I did think Benedict Cumberbatch did a good job as Khan. I think it, you know, the movie isn't my favorite.
So
but
she left.
Meow, meow, meow. Cat attack! I printed our group photo out. What do you think? It's good, right? Super clear. Come grab one. This one's for Wise, and this one's for Beth.
That's a great photo. Oh my god. I hope some cosplay looking at it brings back memories of a delicious meal, relaxed spirits, and slight whiplash at the sight of the bill. The writing in this game is good, y'all.
Your favorite mackerel.
Playing on our heartstrings is a bit much, Nicole. And don't even think about using
Have mercy.
Yeah, I think it is a barcode,
I just wanted to
Naruto.
surprise you. Let me formally introduce to you the newest member of the Cunning Hares.
I work for the Cunning Hares. I look forward to cooperating with you both. Meow.
You know what I just realized? Every time that we oberth something in the chat that pops up and works correctly, that means that somebody has a Twitch channel with that name. That's hilarious. All right, quick check. Nope, I still only have 6 of these, and I only have 3 of these. All right. It is time, gang. So, thank you all so very much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I have some socials I'd love for you to follow me on. I'm Vengeance God on Blue Sky and Broken Infinity Films on Instagram. I have we have a Discord for this stream that I'd love for you to come and check out. There's a bunch of cool people in there, many of whom are in this chat. You blew up Wisebot. How dare you? There's a cooldown on it, Nihilus, don't forget. So click on that link and come join us if you haven't already. We have a merch store now. I gotta spend some time creating some more stuff, but if you want a Vengeance God t-shirt or a mouse pad, you can get it right there. I am the host of 3 podcasts on the Ace of Geeks podcast network. And I really need to remember to update that command. But you should check it out. Search for League of Swords on YouTube. And finally, I've got a wish list of fragrance. Enjoy. I mean, thank you so much for all your hard work, man. I always appreciate it. And thank you very much to all of you. And now we're going to go see who we can raid. None of my friends are online. So there's a new thing that I found that supposedly recommends like cool people for you to follow. So let's do that. So this is somebody playing Eve, or as you all know it, Spreadsheet Simulator. To Marvel Rivals. We're going to check out the Thing and the Human Torch. It's going to be a lot of fun. So see you right here at noon, unless it says differently in the Discord. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.